An Igbo adage says, "Ola banaka, ejiri igbo ekiri ya," meaning you don't need a mirror to view a ring on your finger. Just like it applies to this very situation or to this very video you are about to watch. Rihana is a woman of substance. She doesn't need any introduction around the globe. She is a celebrity. She's a woman on top in music industry. She's an American, African American, and Igbo descent by lineage. This video or this story have been trending for quite a little time. But why I decided to showcase the biography of this young lady is because of descent. She came up boldly to announce her origin, to announce where she came from. The mother made it known to her that she's of Igbo descent. That is to show you around the world, in every corner of the globe, in various industries, in various levels of life, the Igbos are contributing a lot. They make things to happen wherever you find them. No matter the activities or the evil actions of the leaders in Nigeria, yet these people of Igbo descent, they can thrive in every situation. No matter the roadblocks, no matter the hiccups, no matter the impediments, they always overcome every situation and remain on top. Through the history of this young lady, who is now the richest female musician in America, you can understand that really Igbo people of Biafra has a lot to show the world, to give to the world. They are so industrious. They are so creative. They are so wonderful. They are the first of God's line. They are the original black people God created on this planet Earth. Rihana have just made a great mark, a monumental contribution in this world. Her name is written in marbles already, and she's not yet done. She's at the peak of her career. A lot of things are going on in her life. Just like we are encouraging some other artists, some other musicians, some other intellectuals around the world who are contributing much in world economy, in world history, in creative ideas, in ITs and so on. We are still waiting for them to make their own mark and declare their Igbo origin, because you know from history and many standards, there are a lot of them around the globe. These ones are unlike these ones that are selling their birthright, like the politicians in the zoo, who are willing to sell Biafra land, who are willing to sell every human being that exists in Southeast, so that only them can remain on top. Only they can decide what any human being can do at a given time. They are heartless. They are so stupid, if I may use the word. And nobody means anything to them. That's why they are out in destroying lives and properties of Biafrans. So also are the saboteurs. They are dangerous. they are not human. They have decided to sell their fatherland and give it up because of a porridge. But posterity will judge them. And at the end of the time, they will know that there is no repentance when the time is over. Have a look.
I'm Julia Sondu, showing you where development is happening. Please come and join us. I'm originally from Igbo tribe in Nigeria, said Rihana. Popular American superstar, singer and brand influencer Rihana has revealed she is originally an Igbo woman in Nigeria. The Barbadian singer, actress, fashion designer, was recently pronounced a billionaire and officially one of the wealthiest female musicians in the world. The star's net worth is estimated at $1.7 billion while still receiving almost $1.4 billion from her beauty cosmetics line. Rihana's other fortune comes from her lingerie company, which is worth another $270 million while not forgetting her branded earrings. The billionaire star in a recent interview stated her mother disclosed her real origin to her as she noted she is primarily an Igbo woman. She said, "My mom told me that I am originally an Igbo woman." Igbo is a tribe in Africa. Robin Rihana Fenty, born February 20, 1988, known mononymously as Rihana, is a Barbadian singer, actress, fashion designer, and businesswoman. Born in St. Michael and raised in Bridgetown, Barbados, Rihana was discovered by American record producer Evan Rogers, who invited her to the United States to record demo tapes. After signing with Def Jam in 2005, she soon gained recognition with the release of her first 2 studio albums, Music of the Sunday, 2005, and A Girl Like Me, 2006, both of which were influenced by Caribbean music and peaked within the top 10 of the US Billboard 200 chart. In 2017, she founded the fashion house Fenty as its artistic director, and became the first black woman to head a luxury brand for LVMH, Moet Hennessy Louis Vuitton Group. Robin Rihana Fenty was born on February 20, 1988, in St. Michael, Barbados. She is the daughter of accountant Monica, née Braithwaite, and warehouse supervisor Ronald Fenty. Her mother is an Afro-Guyanese, while her father is a Barbadian of African and Irish descent. Rihana has 2 brothers, Rory and Rajad Fenty, and 2 half-sisters and a half-brother from her father's side, each born to different mothers from his previous relationships. She grew up in a 3-bedroom bungalow in Bridgetown and sold clothes with her father in a stall on the street. Her childhood was deeply affected by her father's alcoholism and crack cocaine addiction, which contributed to her parents' strained marriage. Rihana's father used to physically abuse her mother, and Rihana would try to get in between them to break up fights. As a child, Rihana had many CT scans for the excruciating headaches she suffered, recalling, "The doctors even thought it was a tumor, because it was that intense." By the time she was 14, her parents had divorced, and her health began to improve. She grew up listening to reggae music. She attended Charles F. Broome Memorial Primary School and Combermere School, where she studied alongside future international cricketers Chris Jordan and Carlos Braithwaite. Rihana was an army cadet in a sub-military program, where the later Barbadian singer-songwriter Chantel was her drill sergeant. Although she initially wanted to graduate from high school, she chose to pursue a musical career instead. In 2003, Rihana formed a musical trio with 2 of her classmates. She was discovered in her home country of Barbados by American record producer Evan Rogers. Without a name or any material, the girl group managed to land an audition with Rogers, who commented, "The minute Rihana walked into the room, it was like the other 2 girls didn't exist." Rihana went to Rogers's hotel room, where she performed renditions of Destiny's Child's Emotion and Mariah Carey's Hero. Impressed, Rogers scheduled a second meeting with Rihana's mother present and then invited Rihana to his hometown in the United States to record some demo tapes that could be sent to record labels. Recordings were intermittent, taking about a year, because she was only able to record during school holidays. Pond de Replay and The Last Time were 2 tracks recorded for the demo tape, which were eventually included on her debut album Music of the Sun. That same year, Rihanna was signed to Rodgers's and Carl Sturken's production company, Syndicated Rhythm Productions. Rihanna's demo was shipped out to Def Jam Recordings, where Jay Brown, an A&R executive at the record label, was one of the first to hear the demo. Brown played the demo tape for rapper Jay-Z, who had recently been appointed as president and CEO of Def Jam. When Jay-Z first heard the track Pon de Replay, he felt the song was too big for her. Despite being skeptical, he invited Rihanna to audition for the label. In early 2005, Rihanna auditioned for Def Jam in New York City, where Jay-Z introduced her to music mogul Antonio L.A. Reid. At the audition, she sang Whitney Houston's cover of For the Love of You, as well as the demo tracks Pon de Replay and The Last Time. Jay-Z was absolutely certain about signing her after she performed her future single Pon de Replay. His boss, L.A. Reid, was also impressed with her audition, telling Jay-Z not to let Rihanna leave the building until the contract was signed. Reid left it to Jay-Z and his team to close the deal, which resulted in a 6-album record deal with Def Jam. She waited in Jay-Z's office until 3 o'clock in the morning to get lawyers to draft up a contract because he wanted to prevent her from signing with another label. Rihanna cancelled other meetings with record labels and relocated from Barbados to the United States to live with Rodgers and his wife. After signing with Def Jam, Jay-Z and his team did the A&R for Rihanna's debut album and spent the next 3 months recording and completing her debut album. She worked with different producers to complete her debut studio album, primarily Rodgers and his production partner Carl Sturken. With several songs to pick as a lead single, Pon de Replay was chosen because it seemed like the best song suited for a summer release. In May 2005, her debut single, Pon de Replay, was released under her mononym, Rihanna. It charted successfully worldwide, peaking in the top 5 in 15 countries, including at number 2 on the US Billboard Hot 100 chart and the UK Singles Chart. The song became a club hit in the United States, peaking at number 1 on the Billboard Dance Club Songs. Music of the Sun was released in August 2005. It debuted at number 10 on the Billboard 200 and received a gold certification from the Recording Industry Association of America, RIAA, denoting shipments of over 500,000 units. The album sold over 2 million copies worldwide. A second single, If It's Lovin' That You Want, was not as successful as its predecessor, but reached the top 10 in Australia, Ireland and New Zealand. Aside from her work in music, Rihanna made her acting debut in a cameo role in the successful straight-to-DVD film Bring It On, All or Nothing, released in August 2006. Early in her career, Rihanna made clear her interest in fashion and desire to work in the clothing design industry. Regarding this, she said, "Fashion has always been my defense mechanism." In November 2011, Rihanna announced her first fashion venture with Armani. In February 2013, Rihanna presented her first women's fashion collection at London Fashion Week for British brand River Island, collaborating with her personal stylist Adam Selman. They published 3 more collections for the brand. Rihanna then collaborated with numerous fashion houses including Dior, Stance and Manolo Blahnik. In March 2015, Rihanna was chosen as the new face of Dior, making her the first black woman to be the face of the brand. In 2014, Rihanna became the creative director of the fashion sportswear Puma, overseeing the brand's women's line, which will include collaborations in apparel and footwear. The following year, Rihanna released her first trainer with Puma and it sold out online with 3 hours of its pre-sale launch. Over the next 2 years, Rihanna released various other footwear in different colorways and styles, which were all met positively by both critics and buyers. 2016 saw Rihanna debut her first clothing line in collaboration with Puma at New York Fashion Week. The collection was met with rave reviews from fashion critics. Rihanna was ranked one of the best-dressed women in 2018 by luxury fashion retailer Net-a-Porter. On June 2, 2014, Rihanna received the Fashion Icon Award at the 2014 Council of Fashion Designers of America Fashion Awards at the Lincoln Center's Alice Tully Hall. A Peter Berg-directed documentary following the past 4 years of Rihanna's life will be released in July 2021 on Amazon Prime Video. The documentary, which has been in the making since 2016, will follow the build-up to Rihanna's business venture launches and behind-the-scenes footage of the recording of her upcoming 9th studio album. Rihanna owns a $14 million penthouse in Manhattan, New York. She also purchased a house in West London for £7 million in June 2018, in order to be closer to her work with her Fenty fashion label. 323. In December 2018, Rihanna put her Hollywood Hills mansion up for sale after a break-in 6 months before. The mansion was reported to have been selling for $10.4 million. According to the New York Post, Rihanna filed a lawsuit against 12 on account of alleged fraud, breach of contract, and breach of fiduciary duty, but settled out of court for more than $10 million in 2014. Forbes began reporting on Rihanna's earnings in 2012. In 2007, Rihanna began dating fellow singer Chris Brown. Their relationship ended in February 2009, after which Rihanna dated Drake on and off from 2009 to 2016. In a January 2013 interview with Rolling Stone, Rihanna confirmed that she had rekindled her relationship with Chris Brown, though he remained under probation for the 2009 domestic violence incident. The confirmation followed persistent media speculation throughout 2012 regarding the pair's